Hello. Thank you, everybody. We'll get underway. If you could all just please find a seat. There's a couple more seats up in the front. Two over here. Yeah. Some new faces here. I'm curious, actually, who's been to Stone and Chalk before? Raise your hand if you've been here before. Excellent. We love people who come back. You're very, very welcome. My name's Dan Ryan, the community manager here at Stone and Chalk. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land in which we live and work, pay respect to their continuing connection to the land, the water, and the community, and to pay respect to their leaders, emerging, present, and future. Well, look around you. I mean, this is testimony to a new era in Adelaide. It's fantastic to see this amount of people coming together, and isn't it an amazing privilege to be able to do that in recognition of the situation in so many different cities. And we thank you guys for following the COVID protocol and being seated when you're drinking. Well, you're here, and for those of you who haven't been here before, you're here at Stone and Chalk. We were founded in FinTech in 2015, and over the last 5 years have worked with late stage startups and scale-ups to provide all the necessary ingredients to scale. And that's included capital. In fact, we've contributed to over $550 million being raised for our startups over the last 5 years. Above us, there's 3 stories, 150 entrepreneurs, some 43 different startups that are part of the community here in Adelaide. And we also have hubs in Sydney and Melbourne. And along with the capital raising program, we have the other 4 pillars of our 5 pillars. So that includes our customer match program, the expertise program that includes the mentor match, the talent program includes one of the most highly sought after internship programs in Australia, and of course the community. And what we see here right now is evidence of the community that is being built here in Adelaide. So we're really excited to be able to be here and be a part of this evening. And I would like to hand it over to Natalie to kick it off. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dan. So my name is Natalie Take. I'm very nice to have you tonight here. Welcome, everybody. And I am a resident here in Law 14. I have a startup named eBotly. We provide solutions against counterfeiting. So we protect the brand of vineyards from South Australia and in other regions in Australia. And because I am French, I am a wine lover. So for me, it's amazing to be here and to discover Australian wine. So I'm very happy to welcome Leo Dennis, who is based in Sydney. And he started in 2016, the Startup&Angels. So the idea behind is to connect startup with angels. And I'm very happy to launch the first event here in Adelaide with him. So Leo, just feel free to introduce Startup&Angels and Australians, what you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you, everyone. I must say I'm probably the only one who traveled interstate lately, and I'm very, very delighted, you know, as Dan mentioned, to be back to a physical event. You know, our last actually Startup&Angels was in Melbourne. There are a number of people attending from Melbourne, and you know, other part of the world, obviously. So I'll tell you a bit more about Startup&Angels, but the first thing is, like, you know, I'm so happy. And I think, you know, we've done a very good job in Australia in terms of, you know, managing this virus. And I'm really looking forward to 2021 and hopefully, you know, continuing to connect with a number of you and create connection. You know, being on Zoom and, you know, video calls is good, but like, you know, being in the same room, you know, feels very different. So I really very happy and, you know, encourage you all to meet with as many people possible tonight. You know, exchange cards if you still have cards. because yeah, I think it's more than important than ever to reconnect physically. So a little bit about Startup&Angels. So it's a journey we started with my co-founder Axel, sitting in Sydney, watching us through Zoom back in 2016. We've run over 50 physical events now. This is our first event in Adelaide. We've traveled 12 countries in Asia Pacific and Africa, actually, to run this type of events. We've run, for example, events in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, obviously Melbourne, where we did just under 10 events, I think, Sydney. And really what we want to achieve is kind of build a community, connect, like really build bridge in Asia Pacific. Obviously, as you can tell, both Natalie and I are actually from Europe originally, or from France. We build global bridge and really help founders, I suppose, to realize their vision. So what we did during COVID was actually to create a online community through a dedicated platform. Actually, it's an Australian SaaS called Ramen Life. Maybe some of you are familiar with this technology. So we've got kind of a closed environment where you can find other founders, investors, and resources. We've actually run a number of online events, obviously during COVID, and we launched a podcast as well. It's all kind of free for members, and you'll all be very welcome to join the community, and hopefully build more connection. So we've got a couple of kind of annual partners. One is Pledge 1%. Anyone is familiar with Pledge 1% here, or is a member of Pledge 1%? Member? Are you a member? Yes. So basically, it's actually powered by the Atlassian Foundation in Australia. Is to encourage startup founder or startups to kind of share, whether that's kind of 1% of their equity, profit, sales, with donation to help kind of change the world. It's a beautiful movement, and very, very happy to kind of promote them. So when you register today, a number of you may have said, I'm interested to know a bit more. You will receive more details on how to join the movement, and what are some of the benefits you could get through this movement. We also have OVH Cloud. We'll play a short video about them, and Yan Ling, actually in Melbourne, watching us, their startup program manager, will speak for a couple of minutes through a video to tell you basically what they've been doing with us. So it's a major cloud provider, originally from Europe, OVH Cloud. That's been in Australia, based in Melbourne and Singapore, opening in India now. So if you need access to cloud infrastructure, they could be a very good partner for you. Mike, you're gonna be launching the video, yeah.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. My name is Yan Ling from OVH Cloud. I'm the startup program leader for the Asia Pacific region. My role is to manage and develop the program in supporting the ecosystem and the startup community. We are very happy to partner with Startup&Angels by providing the community with more events, networking, learning, and business opportunities. We have been working with Leo and the team since 2019 for many meetups, networking, online panel discussion in Australia and in Singapore. We are looking forward for more to come. OVH Cloud Startup Program has supported close to 2,000 innovative businesses worldwide since we launched the program a few years ago. Back then, it was called Digital Launchpad. And this year, we are relaunching the program and named it as OVH Cloud Startup Program to include more perks to be offered to qualified startup and scale-up who join our program. We provide startups with reliable and affordable infrastructure needed to start and scale your business. With the program, Startups at all stages get access to resources including co-marketing opportunities, technical support, and cloud infrastructure credit to up to $100,000 depending the maturity of your startup. With the credit voucher, you can enable services for hosted private cloud, public cloud instances, and also services around it, such as managed Kubernetes, managed registry, data platform, cloud storage, and many more. We have 31 data centers worldwide, across 4 continents, including Australia and Singapore. We're also expanding our business to India in supporting the Asia market. You can find more information about the program through our website, ovhcloud.com, or you can contact me directly. I will leave my contact detail at the chat function. If you can send me emails or call me and we can actually talk more about the program. Thank you and enjoy the discussion today.
Right. Thank you, Yanling and Clément and the team in Melbourne for kind of preparing this this video. So we'll send you more details in a follow-up email. And tonight we're partnering actually with Artesian. So Artesian Ventures, represented tonight by Shane and David. Going to be sitting in both panels. I don't know if we still need to introduce Artesian, but I'm sure they'll speak by themselves. So massive thanks to the Artesian team. They actually did partner with us for our last physical event, which was for International Women's Day in Melbourne with a focus on medtech. So a big thanks to the Artesian team. And before handing over to Shane to moderate the next panel, I'd also like to thank my team, especially Sophie. A number of you may know Sophie Champagne. She's been amazing working behind the scenes from Mexico, waiting for her path back to sunny Adelaide. So Sophie, thank you so much for all your hard work and for bringing us all here tonight. Big thank you, Sophie. And Shane, welcome.
Yeah.